Did the stream restart? It's just said welcome to the chat room in my thing. That's weird. It didn't actually disconnect on the software. Okay. Well, that's the thing. Fair enough. Can confirm I did not press the wrong button, no. Blair, thank you for the follow, mate. Double check the YouTube stream. Is the YouTube stream okay? No, the YouTube stream actually ended. Alright, sweet. And it's going again. It restarted itself. Okay, if you say so. Apologies, those of you that are watching on YouTube. And stream, for that matter. It's going to split the VODs on YouTube now, which is annoying, but, well. Literally nothing happened. It's going to be that whole DNS server thing again, isn't it? But I don't know how to fix it. So, fuck my life. Quite close to George. I've had no choice there. He broke so early considering he had a half-second gap in front of him. We've taken George Russell. Nice. I think I just saw a raindrop as well. The clouds have really come over the past 2 laps or so. We are going to be within DRS range of our teammate as well. We are successfully up to P6. Just had to be really patient behind the Mercedes and bide my time until it was just the obvious time to overtake. Which on Lewis it was. George, I think my hand was forced there by the early break from him. These front 5 are going to be harder to hold on to than the Mercedes though, that's for sure. The Merc is not as strong a car as the McLaren, the Astons, or of course our Ferrari. Horribly wide there.
Okay, this is Mark.
Oh, good.
Definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
So for the time being, it's overcast, but dry. There might be the occasional raindrop fall, but not enough to warrant any consideration of changing compound. We might end up still moving to another set of dries before we get close to inters. It did say, to be fair, on the weather that it was going to be overcast for a while before the rain properly came down. And there is the occasional raindrop falling here, but not even close. Not even close to even a damp track at the moment. The rain is getting slightly heavier now. You can see the raindrops coming down a bit more regularly, but it's not even close to actually properly raining yet. The two McLarens continue to go side by side through Stowe. But they're the only ones that are actually contemplating making a move on one another. It's another classic F124 AI situation. But we started 9th, we're currently running 6th. And if I could just get in front of Charles, that would be lovely. We're going to gain on Verstappen. If I can get in front of Charles, I'd like to think I can get in front of Alonso as well.
Be careful on those slicks. These
For our chasing of P2 in the championship at the very least. But yeah, I agree. We're still nowhere near the changeover point. The rain is getting more intense, but intense definitely isn't the word to describe how it's actually falling. It's more intense than it was, but it's still not intense, if you know what I mean. We've gone from a mizzle to a drizzle. The McLarens might have a go at one another again here, maybe. Charles thought about having a look. No, they're not this time. Definitely feel the grip on these soft tyres eking away. They're nowhere near as, understandably, they're nowhere near as grippy as they were at the beginning of the race, but they're nowhere near as grippy as they were 3 or 4 laps ago, let alone the 15 that we've done so far. I think I'm just going to be hanging on to these. It would be too much of a risk, I think, to box for another set of dry tyres when it's almost certainly just going to get wet enough for wets or inters very soon. Just going to hang on in this train until the pit stop phase begins. My rears were quite hot then, but they've cooled down now. going to fail the objective here, but being in front of Charles now isn't really the aim.
Well, I'm afraid we didn't quite meet our targets there, but don't worry about it. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus on the rest of this race.
What we need to be is in front of Charles when the pit stops begin, so that we can get pit preference. And I'd be tempted to play devil's advocate and be a dickhead teammate and stop in front of Charles, like maybe overtake him into the pit lane or something to try and guarantee myself service first, and it will slow his race down and screw him over. But when there's potential World Championship on the line and I don't have to deal with a real life Charles being very angry at me, I'm probably going to do it. It's just a case of knowing when that pit stop phase is going to begin and being close enough to actually do something about it when it happens. Could have thought about a lunge there, really, but didn't work. Piastri very slow there. He's caught all of us out behind. Lando's now got a little bit of a gap in front of him at the moment. Don't know whether Piastri locked up or there was contact between the two McLarens, but Lando's disappeared a little bit. Whether it's a full second or not and denying Piastri DRS, I don't know. I certainly feel like once we lose the DRS personally, as in when DRS goes offline rather than us falling off the back, I think I start to slow down and go backwards. I don't think without DRS I'm going to be able to keep up with these guys and maintain the gap and my battery level. Oh, well, Piastri's maybe struggling with a little bit of front wing damage there maybe now.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
I'm actually going to have a look. Let's see if Piastri's got any front wing damage. None that I can see there. He was just quite slow. Okay. I would like to get in front of Charles sooner rather than later. Piastri is struggling. He might have picked up maybe some floor damage. I don't know. He's definitely slower than, a lot slower than Lando right now, and a lot slower than this train that's now stuck right behind him. This might help us make a position or two. I'm going to go around the outside, up the inside of Charles Leclerc. Oh! Contact with Fernando Alonso. And my car is all over the shop. My rear tyres are overheating. I've lost a bit. Oh, fuck me. I was too busy on the MFD trying to check tyre temperatures to be able to figure out what was going on with George there. That's my fault. I should have just waited until we weren't in a fucking chicane complex before trying to check my MFD. That's my bad. I'll just stay where I am right now. It's annoying because I did save the initial. I did save it after the initial contact with Alonso, and then by trying to get back on the power again, lost the rear end a second time.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Yeah, Diego Forlán made his tennis debut the other day, didn't he? I saw that as well. Stroll having a look at Piastri. Stroll getting Piastri, I think, into Stowe there. It's now McLaren Aston, McLaren Aston. Hopefully they slow each other up through here so I stand a chance of getting back within DRS range. The rain is really coming down now and I'm really struggling for traction. This is why I've fallen off the back of Charles Leclerc as much as I have. It's not a fun time right now. I've completely lost touch with the group in front and I won't get back in touch with them at this moment in time. I'm going to have to hope for half decent
We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
pit stop strategy to help me gain any more places today, I think. Because with the weather as it is, my tyres in the condition they are, and the indecision we're currently in as to when to pit and what to pit for, I don't know what's going to be the right call or when's going to be the right call. If we think it's going to be like this for another 15 laps or so, and we're not going to need inters for a little while, then I could, and maybe should, duck onto a set of mediums now. But if we think we're going to be going to inters in the next 5 laps or so, then I should wait. But it's an impossible call to make, because we don't know when the rain is going to get heavier or when the track is going to get wetter. In real life, I'd be able to ask my engineer and get that information. Like, how long do they think until it's probably going to be intermediate weather? But 20 minutes of light rain is all they're telling me. And what's the best... Lewis? Well, it was George. What's the best tyre to be on right now? They can't tell me what the weather's going to do in 10 minutes' time. It just says light rain for the next 20 minutes. But that doesn't mean that we're going to be on dry tyres for the next 20 minutes. I might box this lap for a set of mediums and hope that the rain stays as is and doesn't get any heavier for another 10 laps or so.
It's still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
George is right up my arse again. I'm right up behind Lewis. George is having a look around the outside of me. And that front group are just disappearing now. I'm going to box.
Okay, don't worry about that target for now. Let's just focus on this pit stop.
It's a risk, but I'm going to box now for mediums, hoping that the rain doesn't come for at least another 10... or the intermediate tyre changeover doesn't come for at least another 10 laps.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate.
If next lap is inters, then feel free to verbally abuse me. There's yellow flags behind as a Williams is retiring. Teo Porcher is out of the Grand Prix.
Stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Tyres are coming up to temperature slowly. So for the time being, this is an appropriate tyre. That was terrible. Teammate in the pits. I hope to high heaven that that is for dries and not inters. Otherwise, I pit quite literally 1 lap too soon.
Okay, clear.
What are they going to? Dry tyres. They've gone to another set of dry tyres. Okay, good. And I've undercut my teammate. We come out in front of Charles Leclerc. We've undercut our teammate. That's pretty huge, considering we were, what, 3 seconds behind?
Remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you need to.
The McLaren and the Aston Martin, however, were able to come out at the front of this train rather than at the back of it, like Charles. So we made the decision to box. It's not gained us much, but it's gained us something. It was justified in being taken, the decision. And we now will be on this medium set.
Safety car deployed.
Oh! What?
Stay positive.
Safety car, but what for? No idea what for. Someone's retired up front. Have they? Maybe? What's happened? I've no idea. There's a safety car. Who's caused the safety car? Was it a pit lane crash? Oh no, the crash is up. The crash is in front here. It is a pit lane crash. It is a pit lane crash. Max Verstappen is challenging with one of the Hasses here. It's Sergio Perez in the number 11 car. Max is going to want to go in the pits. Oh no, they're both trying to go in the pits. Are they both trying to go in the pits, or is Sergio just forced wide here by Max? I'm not sure whether Sergio actually wants to box here. He's still trying to turn left. Sergio doesn't want to box, and Verstappen does. This is very much a game only wouldn't happen in real life crash. But Perez is now out. Verstappen is now sideways in the middle of the track. Perez is there with only one tyre on it. Max has actually then gone across the grass and still going to try and pit. Oh, who knows what this is going to do for the order now? And it may well be intermediate weather by the time the safety car comes in. So we now have the track position on Charles that we didn't have before for pit stop priority. Chaos. Max has just illegally gone into the pits. But those front few are all going to get a cheap pit stop now.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
And we're not going to gain any positions there. Max does have a 10-second penalty. We thought he would, or we thought he should have done. Actually, the penalty isn't. The penalty isn't for cutting the entry to the pit lane. It's for a severe collision with Sergio Perez. Max Verstappen, 10-second penalty for causing a collision, and as a result of said collision, Sergio Perez out of the race with terminal damage. Wow. So previously, we thought we'd made the right decision by boxing. Now, if we'd have stayed out, which I admittedly would never have done when the others started to box, then we might have actually found ourselves in first. I will set intermediates as my next tyre now. Some in front haven't boxed yet and have gained a number of positions. When will it be Inter's time though? That's the question. Is it going to be right after we put up, right after we restart? Is it going to be before we restart? Are we going to be intermediate conditions before the restart? Who knows? Right now though, we are P12, and again, a safety car is throwing this entire Grand Prix into uproar.
So this rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
We will ask that again when we get down the hangar straight, when the safety car is coming in. No, Max will not have gone to Inters. They will have gone to dry tyres, which indeed they have. So in front of us, Sainz and Gasly in P1 and 2, Ricciardo, Zhou, Albon, and Tsunoda all are yet to stop. So we're currently running a net P6 behind Lando, Lance, Lewis, who gained massively there, Piastri, and Alonso. But if these guys are able to stay out and then box for Inters when everyone else needs to box for Inters, then this would be our net position, P12. She's not ideal at all. If it stays like this, Inters won't be needed, but I don't think it stays like this, ultimately. I think it gets wetter. It did say the final two boxes of the weather forecast said 51% and 82% or something similar. And the rain is starting to bounce off the road surface now. We're really not far away from Inter conditions, I don't think.
It's going to be with us for a while now. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Tyres are still warm enough. It's not going to be long for Inters, though, I don't think. Maybe lap 28. Fronts are cold, but that's because we're behind safety car.
It's still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
If I go to Inters now, I think it's too soon.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Safety car in this lap. We will be racing again at the start of lap 27. This is effectively half race distance now.
The field accelerates. Remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
We're right on the crossover, I think. But I don't think it's intermediate tyre time yet. The guys in front are on worn softs. Very worn softs. It's really difficult to get the power down.
The car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop. Green flag.
Tyres are going to be cold right now, so it's going to be difficult to get the car to turn in. It's going to be difficult to get the power down. Teammates alongside me here, pushing each other wheel to wheel. Rear tyres are warming up though.
An interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now.
Yeah, I agree. We're really not far from Inters, but it's not quite yet. But like I say, it might be by lap 28. Fronts are still quite cold. But they'll probably warm up through Maggots and Beckett's. These guys in front are on really worn softs, which is why they're as slow as they are, which is just going to let those in front get further and further and further away.
Come on.
That's Tsunoda. I'm going to go for Albon as well here. Just use my fresher, hotter tyres. That's P10. DRS will be enabled this lap.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
It's really treacherous right now, though.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
So Guan Yu. Daniel Ricciardo in front is the last of the first group that haven't stopped yet. Carlos Sainz in the Haas, who's currently running P2, and Pierre Gasly's in there somewhere in P3, I think. They haven't stopped yet. So our net position, ultimately, with intermediate still to come, this is our net position. We just need to get as close to that front group again as we can, whilst Sainz and Gasly are holding people up. But we've evidently got the pace on those old soft tyre runners. But
This rain could be with us for a while.
we're nowhere near.
For the foreseeable future. Dries definitely seem like the
Yeah, nowhere near
fastest tyre at the
intermediate
moment.
lap times yet. All the soft runners are in. But that's probably just because their soft tyres are old, not for Inters. I would imagine. I'm pretty certain, in fact. So we're now running... Oh, God, concentrate. I'm too busy looking at the top left, forgive me. We're now running P6, which is a net position now that everyone has done one stop for a set of dry tyres. So the biggest gain of anyone through that safety car and pit stop phase is Lewis Hamilton, who's gone from 7th or 8th to currently a podium P3 position.
Okay, mate, we've got more fuel in hand than we need, so let's push and use it all up.
Oh, it's getting really slippy now. I'm very cautious on throttle application. It's going to cost me loads of time to everyone else, but...
Okay, so this light rain is going to be with us for a while now. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Temps are still fine, but grip is definitely not there at the minute. I'm losing heaps of time.
Okay, so gap to the
So
car
much
ahead,
time.
4.5 seconds.
Inters would just overheat at the minute, though. There's no point. Joe, thank you for the 30th month subscribed, mate. Appreciate it, pal.
Alright, we're getting very close to the crossover point now. Stay out if you have the pace, but as soon as you hit the limit, come in and we'll put the inters on.
Shell through. Try and get dragged along with his DRS. But I don't know if I'm going to be fast enough to stay with him. This is a case of the AI just has more grip inherently than the user in these conditions. I'm having to drive a lot slower than they are. They've got more grip than me. You saw through the first 22 laps or so of the race that we could comfortably keep pace with those around us. Now in these conditions, they've just got so much more grip than me.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
We lost 3 seconds effectively on the front 5 in 2 laps just because bugs, basically, game bugs. This sucks, but that's the way of it. Can only drive what's put in front of me, so to speak. Charles is now out of, or very nearly going to be out of DRS range. This is the end of our challenge. Unfortunately, we needed a quick switch to intermediate tyres, and we're not getting that. So it's going to kill our race. We have to hope that F125 has better parity between the user and the AI in these sorts of conditions. Sag. Now George is having a look. I just can't get on the power. But it's definitely still it's definitely still, dry weather running. If I put inters on now, they just burn up. I just don't have the grip. And they're able to pull away from me like 2, 3, 4 tenths per sector. I've got no defence. This isn't a they're better than me or I'm worse than them thing.
At least 20 minutes of
This is
light
a
rain.
game thing. Frustratingly. Out of my control, I'm afraid. We're just going to have to take it on the chin and suck it up. You can see how the car just wants to get away from me every time. Two and a half tenths on George just in that double left-hander. Now Max is having to go at the same place that George took me last time. Bloody hell, Max. It's going to let Ocon through that. Jesus Christ, Max. Luckily for Max, he's paid his 10-second penalty in the pits. Tyre temps are coming down slightly, but still nowhere near enough to warrant a stop. Excuse me, SD Bestie. Thank you.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
It's so frustrating.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.8 seconds.
It's got nothing to do with diff or brake bias, Tom? They just have more grip. I mean, I could try altering the diff and the brake bias, but I just don't think it's going to work. I just don't know what to do with my diff. My diffs are 80.
Push, push. Use your overtake button. Let's go.
I could put the diff up. But I don't think it's going to make any difference.
That wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid, but listen, don't worry about it. It's a long way to go, so let's just focus till the end.
Comes Esteban again. Probably be able to get him into Stowe again. Cool. Alright, sweet. Because that made all the sense in the world. Probably be able to get him into Stowe again. Which we can and will. DRS disabled. I'm going to box now.
Have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
I've got into set as my next tyre. DRS disabled. It's normally the sign. It still might be too soon, but I'm going to take that as a sign. Those behind aren't boxing.
Okay, let's go.
I might
now.
have gone
Come
too
on.
soon
That
here.
was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
No one else boxes. I'm the only one in. I might have gone a lap too early. I might have gotten it right. I might have gotten it very wrong.
Rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Okay, not sure whether dries or inters are faster. We're right on the crossover.
Okay, well, if we're right on the crossover, we might have made the right call. We got the first pit stop right. I don't know whether we got this one right or not. Temps might give us an idea. They're all right. No one else is boxing though. Have to try and ease these inters in. Not overheat them straight off the bat so that they're unusable later in the stint. There are 18 laps to go, 17 laps to go as we cross the line.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Being ever so careful putting the power down. I'll ask gap to teammate.
Gap to your teammate ahead, 33.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're currently 6th. Your last lap time, 1 minute 35.0.
Right, 35 flat. Let's see what lap time we do. They're still not in. Rear left got quite warm there. Rears are overheating. Might have gone a couple of laps too soon. We're faster. But Rears are too hot. We went too soon. We're faster than those around us at the minute. But the rear tyres are too hot. I'll try and cool them down if I can. What was a race that had gotten away from us a little bit with the changeover and the AI being too good, now has completely gotten away from us with this change. But the Inter is the quicker tyre.
Charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
They're just too hot. Chat is saying that there's a certain threshold in this game where the AI will stay on dries and keep pace, and the user is faster on inters, but they burn out quick. Welcome to said threshold. It's not a too soon thing, it's a game coding thing. Lovely. Good. Okay. Well, fuck my life. Bear with. Just gonna send that message. We ordered a new toaster from Asda and it's ready for collection. I did last on 95% inters before, you're right. But it's whether I've got the pace. If they're hot, then they won't have the pace. Before it was just the wear, not the temperature that was the issue.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 34.5 seconds.
It's falling further
They're on
behind
fresh
those in front now.
mediums. They're currently 6th. Time last lap, 1:35.4.
That is heartbreaking. I'm now, because of my hot tyres, unable to make any more progress on Daniel Ricciardo. Trying to drive offline where I can to cool the tyres down, but they're just way too hot. Okay, a Mercedes is in. Someone's pulled the trigger. It's Lewis, because he was the front-running Mercedes. And others are boxing too. Is it going to start to come back to us? It needs to come back to us very quick, because my rear left is on fire. Are they in or are they not? They're in. I need to get my tyres cooled down.
Ricardo's in the pits.
I can't do that. In a minute. Up to P8 again. Which is effectively as high as I think we'll potentially finish, right with Ocon and Verstappen once more. But with my tyres being as hot as they are now,
On you by 0.5 a lap.
they're still going to have pace on me. Because my tyres are too hot. I need a lot more rain now to try and cool them down. What lap did I pit? 34. Turns out I went 4 laps too soon. Sag.
Charles is in for his stop now.
Just F1 game things. We'll be lucky to finish in the points now. Another safety car would be wonderful, but we're not going to get that lucky, are we? I'm going to get a rear left puncture at this rate.
lap to your teammate ahead, 10.4 seconds.
Thanks, Max. Just drive into me, mate. Don't worry about it. Well, that's Max and Ocon through, because Verstappen basically just pushed me off the track. Or pushed me very, very, very wide.
Right, temperatures are vital for tyre wear, as you well know. So
Yeah.
please try and keep them in the clear.
I'm trying! You're not a very well-made game in the wet, though. So, I'm a bit fucked, really. My only possible outcome now is to try and hold on for P10. Because they're going to get away from me in front. Pay attention, says. And the 13 seconds to Sainz
Use overtake, use overtake.
is only going to come down. It's a case of, is he going to close on me by a second a lap or not? Because that's what, effectively, there or thereabouts, we have in our back pocket. With the amount of laps left remaining. 107 now rear left. It's going to explode at some point. It's going to go bang. I can't call him down. So annoying. Ultimately, what can I do, though? Like, if that's the way the game's coded, and it's not quite right for the user comparatively to the AI, then I don't stand a chance, do I?
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.7 seconds.
The rain is here till the end, yes.
Okay, the car behind's catching you at a rate of about 2 seconds a lap. Be aware.
Good.
Okay, so this light rain is going to be with us for a while now. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
At this point, I might as well box again. They're only going to catch me behind. If I box now, I'll come out 14th. Do I just box and then try and make some time over the last 10 laps? Sainz is definitely going to catch me. I am absolutely getting no points in this race if I stay out. So I might as well box for another set of inters. Yes or no, chat? Box for inters or not? Stay out and wait for the rear left to explode is probably the only other option. Because I think it's going to. True, I'll get some racing for content if I pit. Might as well.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
My only option really is to box again. Get those hot inters off and a new set on. It's impossible for me to call those other inters down. I will absolutely.
We had an issue
Of course you
attacking
did.
the right rear wheel. I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put that behind us now and get back into this race.
I would only have gotten caught by Sainz anyway. This way at least I have a chance of having something to drive for and race with in the last few laps. And he'll be chasing after Ollie Behrman in a Red Bull, Pierre Gasly in a Alpine, and maybe the other RB, Daniel Ricciardo as well. But down to P14. What was going so well when we were up to P4 or 5. I think P5 was as high as we got, wasn't it? It was going so well, and then It's just died. Yeah. Down came the rain and washed the Chesnoid out.
You've got a 4-second gap to the car behind. 4 seconds.
Oh, right in the fucking thing then. Tires are getting hot again. I hope F125 has better wet weather conditions for the user, because if I drive at the pace that they're driving at, my tyres overheat, but theirs don't. How is that fair?
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Okay, gap to the car ahead. 1.7 seconds.
This is pointless. It's just inherently unfair for the user. I might as well just retire at this rate. I've boxed onto a brand new fresh set, and these are overheating too, but the AI's tyres aren't overheating. How is that fair? It's not. So have a safety car, everyone.
Are you okay? That was
Table
pretty
flip.
quick. Confirm you're okay, please. Okay, we've got a
That's it's just annoying, more so than anything. It's a real pain in the knob that, unfortunately, I don't have any other option. I'm just gonna be driving around with hot tyres going backwards purely for the sake of finishing the race. Apologies, YouTube, but
And here he comes.
it's out of my control, that.
For Lando Norris.
Those mid conditions
Our winning drivers are on
just
their way to the podium right now.
unmanageable
It's been a
when they don't
fantastic
change
race
like
for
that.
McLaren,
Normally you
that's
go
for
from
sure.
dry to wet a lot
No
quicker
doubt
and you
they'll
don't
be
have that sort of
celebrating tonight.
scenario. Even more frustratingly, it's a race where Charles Leclerc's dropped a load of points. He's finished 4th or 5th, I think, in that race.
Well, what an end
Fifth.
to another fantastic weekend of racing.
Ah,
Everyone who
so I
joined
could have
us,
massively
and
closed
we'll
on
see
him.
you for the next one.
Potentially. No. No. Cool. Okay. Well, bumholes. 49%. My reputation has gone up, or my recognition has gone up, despite the race ending in the way that it did. Okay, I've got a new perk unlocked, which is practice program resource point rewards increased by 100%. Good. I actually can't spend them on anything now, though, so that's, unfortunately, a little bit redundant. Because my recognition isn't high enough. We'll see how things go in the next Grand Prix, which is Hungary, which is probably not going to go that well. We'll see how things go in Hungary. I would be tempted, with things standing as they are, to at least offer you guys... Go to the balanced. I'd be tempted to offer you guys... Actually, I might even need the harder tyre compound set at Hungary. To offer you guys the opportunity to end this save now and start the My Team early. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. I'll mention it at the beginning of the next episode as well. I'll record Hungary, but I'm contemplating pulling the plug and starting the My Team. Wait and see how Hungary goes. That might rejuvenate me, and I might just be down in the dumps because of the way that that specific race went. Let's hope that it's dry at Hungary. I might even go to the hard... I might go hard tyre compound set here as well, you know. Medium, medium. Yeah, I'll go harder tyre compound set here as well. I'll go to the race weekend. It has the potential to rain all weekend in Hungary. It has the potential to be stonking hot all weekend in Hungary. It is going to be... Kill me. It is going to be an entirely wet race. Stonking hot on the Friday. Qualifying is mixed. Race is full wet weather. Tears! All the tears! I'm going to flip the table again. Alright. I'll see you in Hungary. We might be starting My Team sooner than we think. Bye. Fuck. Fuck. What episode of F1 would that be? That's 12. I'm sad, chat. I'm sad. Let me quickly set that to upload on the Dropbox for Chris. Right, let's play out the prediction. Prediction. P5 or lower, congratulations. Thank you, Propane Burrito, for the 33rd month. Correct. It does not look like Everton career mode. Oh, because the Twitch stream fucking restarted itself, didn't it? So it reset the bloody title of the thing. Nobody noticed. Let's get a thumbnail for that race. I'll call that that video like home race heartbreak or something like that. Oh, good. Because I retired, I don't get a theatre. Replay. Oh, even better. Good. 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 Well, after I was gonna do player career, but after that, not sure I can cope with the gameplay player career, to be honest. I think we do go to Everton career mode. We're in January, though, and I don't really know what to do in January. We're going to be in January. Ipswich, Arsenal, Brentford, Villa. We need loans, but who the shit do I loan? Don't know, Tom. Ayy. You love to see it. So who's out for how long? Branthwaite's still out 7 weeks. But centre back I can kind of cope with Ibanez, Branthwaite, O'Brien, Hansen. Fresneda's on his way back in a week. Richarlison is out for a few weeks as well, isn't he? Richarlison's fit in 2 weeks. Esposito's fit in 12 days. They're actually going to come back pretty soon. They'll all be back by the end of January. So I don't know whether I do need to loan anyone. Fuck. I don't know what to do. Are you single, Jamie? Oi, oi. Konnichiwa. I don't even know whether we need to. Yeah, I'm just on the wrong thing. Yeah. Maybe we just do player career. What? No, thank you. The only Blaugrana sport now is FC Tokyo, Barca Shine. It was a, yeah, it was, Aiden. It's my transition is an F1 tyre going. We'll see how this next episode of the player career, and the driver career now both hang in the balance, don't they? I'm just gonna go for a quick toilet break, and then we'll crack on. BRB. I'd be sorely tempted to sack both. Where? Overtake.gg is where you can get the liveries for F1, right? I'm just on overtake.gg now, but there's like 7,000 fucking legitimate interest fucking cookies that I need to get out of. Literally just sat here fucking scrolling. No, I'll show you. This is so shit. It's just legitimate interest on all, like, I need to use the website to try and get F1 livery downloads. But I don't want to fucking get spammed to fuck by 1,000 different fucking companies. It's so shady that there is no, like, I don't mind it if it defaults to on, but you can just click reject all or object all. But you can't. Whichever sites use this particular cookie program, you have to go through and manually disable them all. It's fucking painful. Would opening it in would an incognito window new would that? Oh look, no look, incognito window. Now I've got to go through and fucking tick them all again. I don't want your fucking. I don't want your cookies. Fuck off. It will still appear, but there's no info from your regular browsing that will be passed to it. So if I just hit confirm, it'll be fine. I agree that governments need to enforce sites to have a reject all option. I just don't want to get fucking... Like, I get enough spam shit as it is. Just don't want more. Right. Let's see. I don't know how to find liveries on here though. Search mods. F124. Okay, hang on. F124 skins. Skins? Being skins? Hey Stalker, I'm good, thank you, mate. This is for Assessor Corsa F124. Yeah, can I filter? Apparently not. Because that would be sick. That's what I want. I want to basically, season 1, I want this livery. Then... Search F124 Jordan. Alright. Yeah, buzzing. Well, no, I'd start with this one, season 1. Then season 2, I'd move through the years. So I'd have the Benson and Hedges one, then the Buzzing Hornets one, if they exist. Effectively, I need to find out if they exist. Which they don't. It's only those two. Unless I can get them somewhere else. Sweet Jesus, I am human, leave me alone. Just let me fucking go to the website. Oh my god. Oh, sweet Lord. Thank you. That's F1 Manager. After all that, on the wrong fucking game. Even fucking says F1 Manager there. Oh, but that replaces the Aston Martin one. Which I don't want to do. I want to do a Jordan My Team. Oh yeah, it's F1 Manager 23. Fuck my life. Are they just not... If there aren't Jordan F1 Team liveries, then that sucks. Because that was my plan. I was like, I'm going to do Jordan. And if this is the only one I can get... Then I have to stick with 1995 Jordan. Because I'm not going to be able to... I'll drop a message in the Create a Series thing. Oh, so I don't even know if I can do what I want to do on that. Yeah, I was speaking to Arava at SI the other day. Not SI. At Cody's the other day, and he has a guy that he pays, but I don't know. I don't know if he'd be open to doing other work, and B, I don't know if he was. I don't know how expensive it'd be. Oh, it's the title of the stream, Screwed Left Foot. I haven't changed it yet because I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But it restarted itself. The stream restarted itself, so it just reset the restream settings. No, there's no need to apologise, mate. Let's record one player episode, and I might just do some COD. Might just do some COD multiplayer. To be honest, for a couple of hours. What do I want? Player career tracker. Oh yeah, I scored fucking hat trick, didn't I? Look at me go, mate! Look at me go! I've got tomorrow's Everton video to fucking render as well, to edit as well, actually. Oh, there's so much to do, not enough time to do it in. Blur. Today's Everton video went live 12 minutes ago. Hang on, let me go to restream. FC25. I am. I mean, does that actually change this here? Yeah, it does. Okay. Did that restart the stream or nah? No, it didn't, did it? Just changed the name of it. Still figuring out how restream is going to work. Yeah, okay. So bear with. Right, Twitch and YouTube, the stream is going to go down and then a 70 gig update. Oh. Kidding me. $40 gig. That should download whilst I'm in the game, shouldn't it? Oh, suspend it to help improve download speeds, but I don't actually have to. I don't actually have to quit the game. I can play other games. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if it would. I'd have to actually stop playing FC. Well, okay, so let's. I'm not sorry. You couldn't even see what was going on there. It's a 40 gig update for me. If I. COD, David. That should go up to significantly more than 360 MBS. Why is it only going at 350? That's weird. Maybe because I'm live streaming, but shouldn't affect the download. Oh, there you go. It's going up now. Or it was. That normally goes at like 800. No worries, Tom. Catch you later, dude. Hope everything goes well tomorrow, mate. Thank you. Fucking stupid fucking thing. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Right. The stream will go down for a moment. And then it will come back again just to split the YouTube VODs. So bear with me 1 second and I'll be back in Uno